NFC Defensive Player of the Week. How's it feel? What's it mean to you?
It feels good, you know. Had a really good game, but as I've said before, none of that happens without my teammates, you know. So I'm just thankful for them. Coaches, thankful for them as well, and that I was able to go out there, take the game plan, and go out there and make some big plays for us.
This is the first time that a team has had 3 consecutive Defensive Player of the Week of the NFC since the 2000 Buccaneers. I mean, what does that mean to you guys, and what does it say about the formidable presence you guys bring to the field?
Just that we have ballers everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, 3 defensive players in a row. This is our 4th defensive player that has gotten Player of the Week. So it just shows that we have playmakers everywhere over the field. I feel like at any week it could be any one of us on defense. That's how good I believe that we are.
JG was talking about your variety as a pass rusher. Where is that in terms of your growth? Do you think there's still a lot more to grow there, and what do you put into that?
I do think there's still room for growth. You know, nobody's at their best. There's always room for improvement. I just hope that I could, you know, continue to do what I'm doing, and each week come in and get better.
Would that be like your best game, most complete game as a pro?
As a pro? My most complete? No, I want to say my most complete game is probably that 5-sack game against the Giants 2 years ago. But I do, you know, since I've been here, most definitely my most complete game.
Speaking of the Cardinals, I mean, obviously you play for them, you know Kyler Murray pretty well. Like, what kind of things do you guys have to kind of watch out for?
That's the thing about it, you know. We know who, you know, especially myself. So I'll be helping everybody out with that this week. But, you know, knowing who Kyler is, that he can make the plays, that he can, you know, use his feet, and he has a great arm. He has great arm talent, which is undeniable. But you know, we just need to be ourselves. We need to continue to do what we do and do it well, and that's all. We need to just go out there, be who we are, what we've been putting on tape, continue to be the dominant defense that we've been, and not try to do anything. We don't need to do, like, we don't need anybody trying to make plays or go be more than what their assignment calls for. We just need to go out there, continue to hold ourselves to the standard, play the same way we've been playing, and see what happens at the end of the game.
Your message to your teammates?
Most definitely. You know, just because Kyler's back there, we don't need to get out of whack and start trying to do all these things differently just because of, you know, because of Kyler. Let's just go out there, be us, be who we are, and see if they're good enough to beat us when we're at our best, or when we're doing our job and when we've been playing the way we've been playing these last couple of weeks.
How has JG's scheme allowed you to really unlock your skill set?
It allows me to be me, right? And it's crazy. I just talked about being who we are and being ourselves. The scheme, the defense, it just allows me to be me. It allows me to go out there, attack, use my instincts and intuition, my smarts, and play ball.
Do you think sometimes your power is underestimated? I mean, everybody sees the speed, but you, especially last week, you got some push on guys that had 75, 100 pounds on you.
Yeah, most definitely. I think a lot of guys think that, and, you know, when I do put that power out there, when I do get the power rush against them, that's when it, you know, I think it shocks them, it catches them off guard, because they're looking and they're like, well, how much power can come out of this 245 body, or whatever, you know, whatever they think, or, you know, how strong could he be? And I think once I finally get there and I'm able to put my hands on him and things like that, that they realize, like, nah, he's a different guy.
How much of your pass rush plan is predetermined, and how much of it is figured out once you realize the tendencies of the O-line when you're playing?
I watch the O-line every week, especially my main matchup, whoever I'll be going up on the left side, and I build my game plan based off of that. My game plan can be different every week, you know, as far as what I watch on film and what I expect out of myself on what I think that you know, what's going to help me make plays in the game. It could change week to week from tackle to tackle.
Who'd you learn that from?
That's just, I've been doing it, you know. I'm not like a traditional rusher, so I've been doing it, you know, based off on what's my skill sets. What do I think will work? You know, what tools do I have in my bag that I can take advantage of to be dominant against the other guy.
Teams try to keep Kyler Murray in the pocket. Mm-hmm. Is that sort of been the plan for that? You know, keep him in there because he can do
we still,
more
you know,
damage unscripted.
We still talking about it. We're still going over the game plan. But like
I mean,
you said,
what other teams have done. Yeah.
well, I mean, we're not worried about what other teams have done. As I said earlier, it's just really about us being us and going out there and playing to our standard and playing ball the way we've been playing these last few weeks.
Is it special to go back to Arizona, and they took you, and then now the player you've become and grown into?
Most definitely. It's always special to go back there. I always want to go back there, just to show them, what you guys let go. But I just love going back, seeing some of the guys that I played against, some of the coaches that had real love for me while I was there, and then, of course, some of the fans that had love for me while I was there as well.
In the game last year, when you went back, you're going through the tunnel. What went through your mind? What was the first thing that went through your mind?
Just don't play uncharacteristic of myself. Don't go out there and try to force plays because it's the Cardinals and because I want to get after those guys. Just let them come to me. The same thing I'm preaching to my teammates this week. Do everything the right way, play within your assignment, and see what happens after that.
If memory serves, it was a good game for you. Sack and a half, forced fumbles.
Yes.
So what clicked that day for you?
Just, like I said, just going out there, rushing, being who I am, and playing with a high motor.
Who are you going to make sure that you say hello to out there?
Like I said, teammates teammates from the past while I was there, coaches that appreciated me and loved me while I was out there, and hopefully some old friends from the community if they're able to make the game.
It's been good, just hanging out, just kind of waiting on an opportunity and ready to take one when it's there.
What's it been like kind of watching, I guess, the first 4 weeks and monitoring the situations around the league?
Just watching, hanging out at home, just kind of watching games. Always sucks being at home, but it's good because it gives you a chance to look at what's going on around the league and then make you want the opportunities a little more.
Where's home?
Austin.
Okay.
What is the feeling coming in when you don't know exactly what's going to happen Sunday or what the situation's going to be?
No, I mean, it's exciting. No matter where I am, I'm always preparing for a game on Sunday, so even when I'm home in Austin, it's just still getting ready for that Sunday game.
Did you know Jake before this?
No, I did not. It's his first time meeting him, so nice guy, so that's cool.
Are there things even, that you can take from him even after?
Oh, for sure. This is going to be helpful with him around. This is year 6 for him, I think he was telling me today, and so it's going to be cool just listen to him, some experiences he's been through, and just get advice on this whole process for myself.
What is it like, A, getting that call, and B, walking into the locker room with guys you really haven't met before? But,
Yeah, I mean,
here I am.
It's fun. It's something you look forward to, and so it's a cool opportunity, and now it's just meeting guys, trying to remember names.
How did this come about? Did you know that you were on their radar?
No clue. So most teams you don't really know. You get a call on like a Monday, Tuesday, you fly in, work out, and then they make decisions, so nothing you control.
Did you work out alone, or were there a bunch of guys?
It was just me and Jake.
Okay.
Yeah, very.
What do you know about Philly?
Not much. Not much at all.
No?
Yeah, no.
Nothing? Never been?
No, never been.
First time?
Yeah.
What do you think so far?
It's cool.
Yeah?
It's colder than Austin, but it's fun. It's a good so far.
Good.
Yeah.
Being a kicker is a little different than another position player.
Yeah.
How do you stay in shape consistently in order to be able to get that ball?
Yeah, just kicking 3-4 times a week, just kind of staying up with it, same way you would during season, and just working out, making sure you're just kind of game ready.
What's the process like trying to get used to a holder?
For me, it's not really that much. As long as the guy puts the ball down, I should make kicks, and so the goal is always to make every kick no matter what. And so, yeah, not too big of a deal.
How helpful has Jake been in this process? I'm sure it's a whirlwind.
Yeah. So, today's going to be first practice, so I'm sure he's going to be helping me through everything and just while he's doing stuff. And so it's just cool to be able to have somebody like that who's, be able to just kind of talk me through it all.
You know what? It's just working every day. We're really doing it every day, and anybody can get it on any given week, and so that's what's promising for us. I think that it's just a confidence that you build over time as you keep working, and that's all we've been doing, just working and making the plays when they come.
Speaking of building, this time last year it was a completely different story on defense here. What is the most impressive thing to you about how you guys have grown over this past year under Jonathan Gannon?
I think it's, like you said, it's the first year. Everybody's getting to know each other, to see who can play what, how they handle adversity, how so many different things that happen in that first year. But having a coach for the second year, you don't have to go over some of the stuff that you normally would in the first year. That kind of takes the time away from y'all progressing and even better on just even your craft. Now we know what it looks like for him or JG, how he wants us to play and where he wants us to be. And I think it's a great thing because I mean I know I didn't have to spend a lot of time on what I spent on last year.
Right, and what's the difference? Last week it's Trevor Lawrence, this week it's Kyler Murray. Completely different styles, you would think.
Oh yeah.
All off script this week. What's the difference in preparation?
I think it's just we're just gonna play with the spirit. Got to go out there, and we know it's gonna be extended plays. We just got to make sure as a defense that we all are playing fast and playing to the whistle because this he can hurt us. He can definitely hurt us by extending plays, but we got to make sure we're ready and in shape to make sure we're running around so that he don't just be running the brown back there and getting us all tired.
Brandon, you've seen Zach Ertz this week. You know, it seems like every week you're seeing a former coach or teammate. You know, what's your recollections of Ertz when he was here?
You know, we know he's a great route runner. He's just one of those guys that I know he's not blocking any of us. not no knock to him, but I'm just saying we know him just like he know us. So, but on film, you see they do a little switch up. He blocks here and there, but I think that yeah, we know Zach definitely is a possession tight end and he's gonna go out there and run some good routes. So we gotta make sure we stop him.
What stands out most about?
I was just saying, isn't it kind of strange though? You play Carson one week, Doug this week, Ertz, then maybe Peters next week.
I know we gotta. What is it, the revenge tour? But I know if I wasn't here, I'd be circling the Eagles if I was playing them for the year. But yeah, I think we don't worry about it too much. But you're right, we don't want at the end of the game people coming over smiling at us. You know, hopefully we smiling at them.
Now that you've been teammates with Haason for a while, what stands out most about his pass rush style?
Just, you know, he's always getting off. I mean, he's relentless just as far as just making sure that he's getting to the ball, and he's good in coverage too. Like, I mean, he's a great two-way player, and I'm just happy on our team.
People think about his speed so much, but he's winning with power too.
Yeah, winning with power, and then you know, just throwing that arm in there to get the ball. That's key, because as a defensive lineman, the whole goal is to get the ball.